Hi everyone. Okay, so today I'm doing my first makeup tutorial. So I'm going to do what I basically get asked for quite a bit, which is a little bit of a smoky eye. Not too dark, but something that you could wear in the daytime and then you can bring it into nighttime as well. You just intensify in little areas, which I'll show you. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit of concealer on top of my eyelids. Basically, the reason I do this is just because it helps to lighten the area, hold the shadow longer, and the eyeshadow is a truer shade as soon as you get it on. Instead of just putting it right on top of your eyelid, I never put shadow right on top of the eyelid. I always put a concealer first. Okay, so I'm going to go with the Dior palette, this one here, which is 056. It's called Bar. It's just like a really nice kind of gray, smoky kind of tone. Okay, so let's see. So I'm going to go in. I always start off lighter. Okay, so I'm going to use this white color here. And I'm just going to go underneath the brow bone because it gives a nice highlight. Anytime you lighten and brighten, it pulls the eye up. So it's like an instant eye lift. Okay. So just a little bit of the white underneath, okay? Now I'm going to go in with this color. It's kind of almost like a pearly, pinky champagne color. And I'm going to go put that on top of the lid. So I'm going to keep everything light and bright, and then I'm just going to add a little bit of drama in the corners. Okay. Okay, so all I've done is put the light all over. Now what I'm going to do is with an angled brush, so one that's kind of more tapered, I'm going to go in and I'm going to use this charcoal shade here, and I'm going to place it more in the corner and a bit in the crease there, okay? So if you get too much on your brush, you can just kind of tap it like that. And so I'm going to go in the crease here. And again, you can go as dark as you'd like. I mean, right now, this looks nice for an everyday look. The key, too, is always blending. So, like, after I've deposited my color, I'm going to go in with a brush like this, a fatter brush, and I'm just going to kind of go side to side, just so you don't get a line from light to dark. Okay? Then I'm going to go in on this side. Okay, a little bit more. You always want to make sure that they're both even. That's very important. And again, blending. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with the darkest color here. And I'm just going to place a little bit right in the corner. So again, this would be nice for, depending on how much makeup you wear. I mean, people could wear this in the daytime. But for people who don't really wear a lot of makeup, this could probably be more of like a nighttime look. So see how it's just intensifying a little bit right in the corner? So you can tell the difference between this eye to this eye. Okay. So I'm just going to take a little bit more in this corner. Okay. So then what I do is I take a brush like this, okay? So it's very thin, and I'm just gonna go in and take the darkest shade here and get it on my brush. And then I'm just gonna go underneath and line the eye. And it helps to, see how it helps to give that little bit of color? Now this, you could just do this, and this is sufficient enough, depending on how smoky you want your eyes to look. So for me, I like it a little bit darker. I'm not afraid of makeup. So what I do is I take like a fat jumbo pencil. This is actually just a cheap NYC pencil. It's probably like $4, but it works actually very well. It doesn't smudge at all. And I put this right in my waterline. And you can just see like how it just makes it a little bit smokier. Okay. Like so. Now I've done that. You could just leave the top of the eyes and just do a nice set of lashes without doing liner to still keep the eyes open. Or like for myself, I like to do a little bit of liner. So I'll go on the top. And I just try to stick as close to the lash line as I possibly can. See how this eye here still looks light and kind of open, and this eye has a lot more drama. So this could be more daytime, this could be nighttime. The liner makes such a difference. Okay. Okay. Okay, perfect. So there's that. And then let's see here. I still love my voluminous L'Oreal mascara, and I've used a bunch of them, but I have to say that this one still works awesome. This is more of a higher impact mascara, so if you like a thicker kind of finish, if you like length and separation, then you'd probably want more of a brush that's not as fat as this one here. You'd want one that's longer and the bristles are kind of further apart, so it's more separating. And then you can always do underneath. Okay, so with these kind of eyes, I always love to contour. So I actually just bought this NYC palette. I got it on sale. It was like 25 bucks from about 30. So what I do is for the daytime, because you don't want to do too dark, I'll do like this color in here, which is more of like the bronzy shade. And I'll just take a bit on a brush like this, so it's angled, so it helps to taper. And I'll just, so you start at the top of the ear here and into the hollow of the cheek. You don't want to pull it down too low because then it drags everything down. You want to keep the illusion of everything lifted and sculpted. Okay, so you can just okay. Some people do contour too, a bit down the nose and the chin. Okay, so after, just to make sure it's blended properly, you definitely want to just kind of fluff it out, just so it kind of all blends nicer. The key is always blending. Underneath. Okay, and for lips, I'm just gonna do Elise Wattier Ginger Lip Liner. I love this lip liner. Again, you stick with light and neutral because when your focus is more on your eyes, you want to basically just make everything light and neutral so you have one focal point on your face. So I actually just got this Rimmel lipstick. It's number 40. This one here is like $7 and it's like a super light shade. Okay. So it's just a really nice nude shade. And then you can always go in if you want a little bit more of a gloss. This one here is Lise Sautier. It's just like a really nice pink. And again, that just gives shine. And then, last but not least, I love highlight. I'm a huge highlight freak, love it. So this one here, Smashbox, it's kind of like a corally peachy color. So I'm gonna go in again, you can use this brush because the bristles are shorter and compact so it disperses more. So you just get some on your brush. And then I like to put my highlight right directly underneath the eye right here. So you can see on an angle, it gives that nice sheen. Down the bridge of the nose. And just above the arch of the eyebrow is always nice. So again, this is something that's meant to be seen. Basically, it's like that natural subtle hint. It's not supposed to be like super metallic-y. It just, when you look on certain angles, it just gives that really pretty sheen to the skin and warms the skin. Okay, so that's my look for today, and I'll do lots of other looks, and if you'd like to let me know what you'd like me to do, I can definitely always do that and post some more videos. Thanks so much. Bye.